This is the Wall Street Beat Show, Crypto and Crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches. There's Wall Street, I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto, don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street, I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto, don't flip, yo. Talks about nigga Crypto and Crypto. We got these indicators, don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know, we're making Crypto and Crypto. Hit the like and subscribe, we're going on the run. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when I buy. It's time to settle the score. You don't want to trade crypto no more. If you don't understand that emotion, will take you to another place, and now you'll chase the red candle. Can't stand you. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. Everybody buy it goes up really high.
What's their favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Yeah, right.
Buy it goes up really high. What's the favorite saying?
When was the last time we had that occurrence? It's been a while. My name is Wall Street Pete, Crypto in Crypto. Want to learn how to make Crypto in Crypto every day? We talk about this crazy crypto space. Technical analysis from a guy who used to work on Wall Street. How's everybody doing this morning? Hope you're having a wonderful evening, afternoon, good morning, wherever you may be. My name is Wall Street Pete. We talk about Crypto in Crypto. If you want to learn how to make it. Not financial advice. This is gentleman twice as nice. It is August 23rd. I hope you're having a great day. So let's go. All right, let's get into it. Lots to talk about this morning. And Rising Sun, nice to have you in here. Become part of the Wolves. 1.5K subscriber is our goal currently right now. Come on over, hit the bell. But without further ado, I've been talking a little bit about Cardano. A lot of things going on, right? Let's keep you up to date. We're trying to be quick. Good morning, Maurice. Try to keep everybody up to date really quickly, right? AVAX, many people know as Avalanche, right? We don't talk about specific assets. We talk about everything we can if you want to talk about it. This morning, hey, throw it out in the chat. You're here. You're live. Pulse, let me know you're here. What's up, Anthony? Nice to have Anthony. It seems like the same people come in. I do appreciate every one of you. We're going to keep it quick, right? As quickly as we can. Well, it seems like the activity is down. Will the planned token unlock bring back the energy? So a lot of people were in love. This is just one of my prime examples of how cryptocurrency, some of these assets, they're not going to come back to the all-time highs of where they may have been trading prior bull run, right? And where is this bull run? That is another great question. So pay attention to what's happening. We're keeping you up to date with some of the news, what's going on. And we went over this quickly yesterday. We'll do it again. The latest data from the Sentiment platform showing thriving activity on the Great Hub by Cardano developers with more than 500 submissions per day. Starting March 2023, Cardano was in the third ranking. Well, congratulations for every Cardano holder, because right now it is the top development activity slot as the only project with 500 daily submissions, ahead of Kusama, ahead of Polkadot, and Hedera in every one of them. So this is pretty exciting right now. We have not seen any price action coming from Cardano. So yes, another great question if anyone is holding that this morning. Ex-OpenSea manager convicted in first ever NFT insider trading. He is going to jail for about 3 months. He let the community down, as he says. Nathaniel Shitstain, I call him, who used confidential information as head of product at OpenSea to make thousands of dollars, was sentenced Tuesday by U.S. District Judge. So in New York, love it, gotta love New York. Forfeited 15.98 Ethereum tokens, roughly 26,000, and pay a fine of 50,000. If anyone's interested, the bullshit continues, right, in crypto. Fear and greed index chart. We are currently stuck at the 37. We are getting into some fear here, right, as we talk about prices of the title, 21,600. Will you pay attention this time? Deja Vu. Nice. None of this is financial advice, so gentlemen, twice as nice. Please, if you have not done so, hit that like button. I really need people to hit the like button. It's very important if you could do so for me. Bitcoin's oversold reading. We talk about this all the time, right? A deep dive into the chart, market chart. We're going to talk about that, right, and how it's important to go over some of the trends here. The RSI is a momentum indicator. We're going to talk about that right now. We're going to go over it in the chart. So I felt it was great to actually read this, right? Understanding the RSI level. Well, It indicates a gauge of the speed change of price movements in range from 0 to 100. So if you're ever wondering, provides insight in whether an asset is overbought or oversold. Specifically in RSI, below 30 is considered oversold, right? We talked about that. Everybody's selling. Could be a good time to buy, right? And above 70 is considered overbought, right? Too many people are getting involved. The FOMO was real. Everyone got in. It may be time to sell. So we're going to talk about that this morning. What does oversold mean? I just went over that specifically right now in perfect prime example. Realized price. What's happening right now? We must pay attention. Discount right now, 20,000 roughly. So 26 is the price, right? Talking about Bitcoin. So why would we buy Bitcoin at a premium of this high when there is a discount? So we're going to go over a little bit about that if we can. But there is one thing to pay close attention to why we are falling, right? I said this was all planned. I know it sounds like a conspiracy, but I don't get it. BlackRock? Could this be BlackRock? Well, we're going to talk about this. Mysterious Bitcoin wallet becomes third largest Bitcoin holder in just 3 months, guys. Pay attention, ladies and gentlemen. According to the data from crypto statistics platform, we're going to pay attention to it. The wallet's address received Bitcoin on March 8th, all right? Not too long ago. Of course, the next 3 months, 2 to 3 weeks, the wallet had a staggering 118,000 Bitcoin worth 3.08 billion at the current price. So please hit the like button. This is good content. Mr. Complunk, good morning to you. I am so happy to have you and see your beautiful face in here. Need to add some XRP to your portfolio, XTP. Oh, man, don't even get us started. If you followed me a few months ago, we've talked about that asset. We have talked about many of them. I do agree, Mr. Alexandra. So this unknown address has accumulated over 3 billion worth of Bitcoin in the last 3 months. Pretty important to pay attention to. He also has a conspiracy that, hey, look, listen to this. The first major transaction of 3,400 BTC occurred on May 16, 2023. Almost exactly 1 month later on June 15th, right, 2023, BlackRock filed for a spot, and all of a sudden they're buying more. So pay attention to that as well. I'm not going to go too far into all of that, but if you pay attention right now, we're going to get to this TA part of things. This may be your favorite part. I want to talk about Ethereum, maybe talk about Cardano. But if you pay attention, Bitcoin has weekly closed below 3 key bull market moving averages, losing all of them as support. So we're going to go over a little bit of that if possible. Hit the like and subscribe. As I say again, 1.04 trillion market cap right now. Currently, the Bitcoin price is hovering under that 26,000 support we were hitting. But as you can see, we're getting a bounce here. Coming back to it now. So as we refresh, pay attention to what is going on in the market. I do believe Ethereum will be trading somewhere in the 1300s if possible. This is not good news, of course. And there is a rumor that Binance is selling its Bitcoin to hold off its BNB price. So pay attention to all that, keeping you up to date. As you can see here, prime example of the moving averages. And if I were to show you where I'm talking about these 3 major moving averages, this is the Bitcoin price. This is the 4 hourly. If I go to the daily, you can see it as well. Very important, these moving averages now not in the circle anymore, but if you see we are way below that. They were bullish momentum indicators, very big ones. So to be under that, it's a problem. Take another indicator I'm strongly in love with, and I want to see this because we haven't done that. I want to look at the Bitcoin dominance, right? Let's see what happened because we came to a bull market. We got excited. And over here, I could see this buy signal telling me that it could be time. Doesn't mean it is, but let's go. Let's see where we're at right now, Bitcoin dominance. I like to see it, so I know a lot of you, as I said, we were up here. Where would we need to be for the Bitcoin dominance to be very bullish? We'd have to be above the 50. That's the last time I remember going ham with Bitcoin. As you can see the trend, though, we were in a nice trend coming all the way through from here. As you can see, right, the new year, the Bitcoin dominance has showed that we were rising. We have now halted. You can see now here a head and shoulders pattern, possibly even on that. Look for the inverted. Will probably come down. This is all mixing out to where I think we could lead. So as far as that is pertaining, we'll talk about that more. Ethereum is next. I'm going to go over this, though. Look at this. So we're at the daily right now. I'm looking at the oversold zone in my blue circle on this oscillator. Doesn't mean you have to buy right now, because I do believe if I went to the 4 hourly, we were having a little bit of some bearish momentum. So coming down here, exact opposite of what we are seeing down here. Could be a trick. Be careful. Whip out the 4 hourly. Change the candles. This is what a slightly professional trader would do. Pay attention to all your indicators, of course, but as you can see what's happening here, I just want to keep it blunt. I want to get maybe another minute and get out of here because it's very important to give you detailed information. I have a big fall here. So what could happen is test the 25,000. But what I have here, as we talked about in the Fibonacci sequence for the daily sequence here. I have this 61.8, so I'm still staring at the 61.8 pullback. This is still okay if we can get a huge significant bounce off this, creating an inverted head and shoulders pattern, which could happen. So what I'm looking for here is a bounce off 21.6 if we finish a daily, which we have here. I remember Deja Vu. This is killing me. That's why I made the title what I did, because I said, right, we were trading all the way up here at 29.8, and in the last video I said we could fall all the way to 25. I didn't think it was going to happen, but I said it could, right? Remember? Go watch the video. And what happened? Well, it's exactly what happened. So please, as I'm doing this Deja Vu video, what I think is going to happen, I love to give that thought, and damn, are we good sometimes? Be careful of the double top M. And that's where I think we could get this right into here. So pay attention. This is one of the things I predict. I usually have a good head on this. I usually am somewhat in the correct zone of this, but this is what I think could happen. So they're going to buy here, get you to see that maybe the trend's coming, right? Hit the resistance level here. This is what we're looking at. What is it? It's one of my favorite patterns I always talk about. Very bearish momentum, and it is a red top M coming in with red top M's and ultimately finding the support at 21.6. So my name is Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. If you want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto, you do hit the like, subscribe. Like I said, none of it is financial advice, but if you do see here similar stuff right here coming in, and that could be what is happening here, topping off the 1720. Ultimately, if we do finish that daily below the 1635, similar to what I was saying, eventually we could find ourselves all the way to the 13 or below for Ethereum. Right now, looking at the daily, yes, it is giving me the oversold zone. If I do go to the recent time frame, it's telling me we do have a bearish momentum coming in still. So like I said, we could pop up higher, which would be definitely a dead cat bounce. I do not see crypto, Ethereum or anything breaking above 1788 for Ethereum. And same thing with Bitcoin as we're leaving here, 27.5. So if we're breaking above these levels, and I want to circle, want to do what you got to do, these are the levels and indicators we'll pay close attention to. The only way we're getting a bullish momentum is if Bitcoin is somehow breaking that price, and obviously the daily candle as in 9 hours and 12 minutes and 39 seconds. If Bitcoin is breaking below the 25, you're going to find yourself around 21.5. There's nothing I can do about that. I just wanted to let you know, I'm a gentleman who used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange in this crazy building before all these crazy bastards were screaming and yelling. I miss this place so much. It was a wonderful place. Many of you know the story. Many of you understand what we're talking about here. So have a wonderful day. Please be careful. In the comment section, people are trying to be me. If you pay attention, click on that button. See, it doesn't have the same exact subscribers. You already know that's not me. So I've had many people. I had Post Malone talk to me. Oh, I love Post Malone, blah, blah, blah. And he's, oh, Pete, come on, I'll talk to you. And I look, he has one subscriber, and I'm like, yeah, that's Post Malone. So be careful. I hope you have a wonderful day. Remember, we're here working harder than an ugly stripper for you. Imagine how hard that must be. So please hit that like button. I do appreciate it. We're doing the research for you. I can't wait for the days till we're doing multiple videos. Remember those days? We couldn't stop going up to the moon, and we kept hitting resistance, and everyone was like, oh, Pete's the GOAT. I miss those days. I do. Because what's happening is crypto's going down, and people are getting very upset about it. Getting back just before we leave, though, because I see the XTP comment. And I don't know if you're new to the channel. I don't know if you've been here for a while. But we have promoted that. We actually have hit right on the money. So go back if you want to watch. Wall Street Pete predicted that we would hit 16 number. This is XTP. We talked about Tap Global on this channel. And I said, and I hate to say it, but we have not hit that price yet. We could get a bounce here, right? Never happened. So let's just delete it and update it as I've never touched it again and talked about it. This asset one day will be something. And if you do look what's happening, we are actually getting that ABC-like fall correction. This is XTP Tap Global. I had a gentleman, someone screaming in the chat this morning, very first start, if you can see what's happening. The trend's getting a cup and handle there. Do we get this cup and handle to continue? Nope, we broke down, obviously. Bitcoin, when it starts falling, there's nothing you could do. You actually got to erase all this and start over. The TA is dead there. So I would most likely start over, but I do want you to watch the video coming back probably from January of this year. I talked about Tap Global, and I did say be careful. Resistance were selling out, and we bought right about the 8 level. I think we doubled our money. So you can watch the video. I don't have time to go back over and show you the proof, right? We have it labeled, and we have every single video to show the proof if we are good or not. So I do appreciate everyone's like. I appreciate everyone's comment. Please let me know in the comment section when I said, would you like to talk about next? If it's XTP, Tap Global, we could do that. So let me know. Please be careful. There are a lot of bad people in the crypto space, and It seems like that's all we talk about, right? Bad things in the crypto space. I cannot wait until we're talking about I wish I bought more, right? That song is amazing. And if you sit back and listen to that song, it's got like 30 likes. It'd be amazing for you to watch it, comment again. The words in there are true. And if you ever get back to the up and down, the bearish and the bull market, both words to that song are in there. It's very detailed. And, you know, you'll sell the red candle, can't stand you. You can't stand the red candle because you keep buying and that bitch keeps going down. Well, you're not shorting at the right time or you're not longing at the right time. Got to be careful out there. It's very dangerous. Love y'all. Peace in and peace out of here. We're out of here like not Vladimir. Take care.